Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going back to Barbados. Why? Because I have school. I have practicals. I have labs which require face-to-face interaction. I can't do it online, and even if I could do it online, the internet here isn't really good. Around it, I had to go back to Barbados, and this is my journey. First things first, in order to get into Barbados, you have to do a PCR test 3 days in advance. I'll be traveling on the 18th of January to do a PCR test in Dominica on the 15th. In order to do that, first you have to fill in a form at the Roseau Health Clinic. Thank you, Vince, so much. Then you have to pay 100 EC dollars at the main hospital. Get your receipt. You gotta show them some proof of ID, like. Right now it's the 15th. I'm about to go to Roseau. I gotta be there for 8 a.m. So I'm very colorful this one. The river! I'm gonna miss that river. Woo! One PCR test in Dominica and a second one 2 days after I hit Barbados. And if I'm both negative, hopefully I'm both negative. I arrived there about 7 and I got my test done about 10 because there's a lot of people there. They had to do a nose swab at 10 a.m. and a throat swab, and I got my test results back the next day. I was negative. Good so far. Yes, I am not a robot. No, look. Ready to go. Catch my flight. Oh, about to leave Barbados. See you guys then. So this flight seems like there's barely anybody here. This is the line. There's no one here yet. I'm the first one here. My flight got delayed. On the flight, there was literally 7 of us. On the entire plane, there's literally 7 of us. We made a stop in St. Lucia and then we finally arrived in Barbados about 7 o'clock. The flight was good. The first stop when we got off the plane was at the desk. They asked me for my PCR results. I have it somewhere. I had it in this envelope from when I got it back home. I showed it to them. I'm negative. They had to approve of it. After I left that checkpoint, I had to go to get a temperature check. Got my temperature check approved, and then I had to fill in a form. Now, this form included my contact information, where I'll be staying, where I've been the last 21 days, and then you give the nice lady the form, and then you go into immigration. Now, when you go into immigration, if you had filled in the online form that Barbados has prior to traveling today, all you have to do was show them your barcode on your phone. Once you show it to them, you just go through. And then the last checkpoint is what the lady called a fast checkpoint. So she goes through your paper, the same form that you just filled in with your address and the contact information. She goes through it, and then she gives you a short briefing of what to do when you get to your destination. She gave us these bands. I got an orange one because I came from Dominica. It's medium risk. She gave us these bands and she told us that we had to take our temperature daily, twice, in the morning and in the evening. We had to update the national monitoring team every day to give them more temperature, and she gave us this paper with instructions. It had the contact information of where to call, and it had a list of COVID-19 symptoms, and it had a table with 14 days to include your temperatures. Basically, what I did was every day I took a picture of my table and I just sent it to them. From that was baggage claim and then taxi, and I'm heading to my apartment. If you have an apartment in Barbados already, they will let you stay in your apartment if you're in medium risk. If you don't have an apartment, you're gonna have to go to a hotel. If you're not Barbadian, Barbadians get to stay in the free self-isolation place, but non-Barbadians can't. So I couldn't. so I had to go to my apartment, which is fine because I do prefer my apartment. Got home, I'm sleepy, I'm tired, and I would like to say a huge thank you to my aunt and my cousins for bringing me food and stuff and supplies so I could survive for the week. Now they did keep the distance when they dropped it off, so there's no contact at all. Just pretty distant, just safe, and thank you guys. I survived. I survived for the week. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like it. If you just want information, yeah, that's okay.